Alright guys, so we have a few new things coming up to the game, so I want to discuss them really quick. As of right now, we're still waiting on the fusion. We have some of those events that I feel, by all the comments I've been getting, a lot of people kind of like quit. So it is what it is. Look, I'm not really being fully against Plarium, but you have to understand, some people just want to be following all those events, okay? Now, let me put it like this. As we probably know, like, you probably have a handful of players that pretty much support Plarium, and I'm talking about financially at this point. So everybody else just the 10% of what they make. So you need to focus on the 90%. You know, end of the day, I understand. I'm not saying I agree, but I understand. So anyway, anywho, right? All right. So Porta's still glowing, still have chance to get those very nice champions for the most part, okay? I'll be honest with you guys, if I didn't care about the fusion, what I definitely do, I would definitely be going for Dan. Like Senna, big game changer for any account. In the most, I believe, like her on Hydra would be just crazy. So but on the account I actually pulled her, I'm not up to Hydra yet. So yeah, so skip, but definitely they have amazing champions in here.
If you're looking for a sign to get a fresh start in raids and become a part of my squad, this is it. Click my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 3 more epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email, launch raids and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. This is your chance to get Karato for free as well as Anax, Uugo and Mausoleum Mage as you progress your account in raid. So click on my link right now and claim them.
Also, this guy here, Cardio. Hate to see him every time I go to the arena, so really good champion. Now, Plarium made a couple of changes. Some of them don't seem to be on Plarium Play as of yet. I did check on my mobile, it was on, but not on Plarium Play. One of them has to do with Clan Boss. So basically, after you run your fight, you can actually right away check the Guardian chest. So it will tell you if you made all the way to the last one or you're still on the second or third. What is pretty nice because not a problem on my main account, but some of my free-to-play accounts, it can be kind of annoying for me to remember how many points I need sometimes. So a lot of times I may think I had enough and I'm just really close to. So pretty good to check right away. The other changes happening right now has to do with the Chimera, and I really have to see if that's good or not, to be honest with you guys. The changes look fine, mostly because the lion head right now of the Chimera, what's gonna start happening is it will actually have a better chance to apply debuffs on your team, but it's kind of fine for me in the most going Nightmare, because the biggest issue I have is not with the lion head applying debuffs, in the most because if you have like Elva, for example, and put her in protection gear, you can probably get your buffs, you know, protected. So not such a big deal, and that will stop any debuffs to come in. But it has to do with, I believe, the Ram's head. And basically, it's really because the major issue is every time my damage dealers attack, they die. So I have my damage dealers in the most on Nightmare down for the count for the most fight, for 1/3 of the fight, and it can be pretty annoying. So, and what's gonna be happening is if you apply fear on the head, what's gonna start happening is you will get, I believe, 50% less damage. You're gonna get reflected back 50% less damage, and if you have through fear, you get a 100% reduced. So finally, because I'll be honest guys, I have everything to be able to come up to Nightmare and pass, but my damage dealers keep killing themselves, so it's kind of annoying. So I've been stuck mostly on Brutal, which is very sad, and most because look at this, like from 36 to 84 million, that's kind of like over 100%, right? It's kind of like weird, I don't know, never understood that, because everything you seem to go, you increase like 50%, and then from Brutal to Nightmare it's like, I don't know, 125%, 150% increase. So, oh well. Yeah, so basically, and this is going on today, so I will have to be doing my fights. I actually, to be honest with you guys, I wonder when we gonna be having this just full. You know what I mean? Just like the Hydra and the regular clan boss. Because some days can be kind of tiresome. The fight can be pretty long. Okay, the most we go all the 6-5 turns with reduced speed against the head. So, but yeah, so those are changes happening right now. I don't know if they actually already applied. Because, so it's supposed to have come in this patch. What the patch is live right now, correct? But I don't know if they did the change on the Chimera in the most because it's the last day, or if they're gonna be applying that for the next one. What actually can cause a lot of issues because my team right now, we're on 4th, but I know some of our guys haven't actually gone through. So me going through, if they actually made those changes already, that'd be nice, because I usually wait for the last day. It's a horrible thing to do, but I do anyway. So we have those changes coming. There's a few other changes, to be honest with you guys. Some of them good, some of them I don't care so much. One of them has to do with siege. Now, it has to do with putting traps on some of the buildings. To be honest with you guys, until I can actually play and see and test, I really can't tell you how they're gonna work. I think it is an interesting concept. Okay, you place traps, so when you have your first champion going against them, if there is a trap, maybe I can't apply debuffs, or maybe I can't get buffed by this champion. So it's gonna change a lot because you're gonna have to rethink your teams on siege. So, you know, most if you're the attacker, not if you're the defender. So that, I guess that's interesting, something new. Some of the rewards gonna be changing, what I think is great, because we're gonna be seeing more of the gilded medallions. So that, I feel we needed, you know, a place to come from. So I guess they're putting there. Not a bad choice. I'm pretty happy, in a way, with Siege as it is right now. But basically because my team has been winning all the time. Yeah, so I don't know how those matches sometimes go. For the most part, I think we lost one. Only because one of the teams was just impossible to go through. And trust me, I built a whole team just to go through that team. And didn't work. Close, but no cigar. Anyway, yeah, so those changes are coming. Clan vs. Clan still going on. I actually have a lot of work to do today because I barely scratched any of my milestones. But yeah, now we're just waiting for the fusion. Alright? Yeah, guys, I think that's it for today. I really appreciate you all being here. And as always, I'll see you in the game.